Hello everyone, it's Movie Central. We have the whole squad for the first time.
Finally!
The squad.
Yeah, really cringy. We have FilmFan.
The gang. Hello.
We have Feesty Flix, and for the
Hello.
first time ever on Movie Fights, we have GBFilms 101. That's his
It's
Skype name.
not GBFilms 101.
That's your Skype name.
Oh no, but my YouTube name's GBFilms.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll take full responsibility.
With a capital GB and F.
Right, so we're going to be doing Marvel vs. DC, so I'm your host, Rerated Movies.
Explain how this happened. Explain what's going to happen.
Right, so hopefully we're going to have a really nice and civilised episode today.
Until
I don't like it when they shout down my throat, it makes me quite upset. So we're going to be doing, this is the order, we're going to be doing best movies, best franchise, best hero, best villain. So let's start with best movie. So the order this time is me, George,
who's George?
GBFilms, FilmFan, then Feesty Flix. So let's start with me. So best movie DC for me is Dark Knight, and then it's Deadpool. We're not allowed to give really long explanations because it goes on too long, and there's 4 of us now. So it's just an amazing film. Deadpool is so funny. Overall, I prefer Dark Knight. On to you, GBFilms.
My favourite DC movie is. I'm sorry. Right, my favourite DC movie is The Dark Knight Rises because it had a great villain and everything. Jake, I hate you. Right.
If any of you are wondering right now why we're all laughing, it's because we're doing some weird stuff on Skype right now. So
Jake's got his camera on pretty much, right.
not just me.
So my favourite film is The Dark Knight, great villain, great setting and everything, yeah. My favourite Marvel film is Captain America the Winter Soldier, great villain, great setting. But all around, I definitely prefer Captain America the Winter Soldier. Done. So
it's best movie first.
That's what we just did!
Okay, so for Marvel, we're doing. I put X-Men: Days of Future Past. It's by far the best X-Men movie.
Get on with it.
Although I haven't seen Deadpool, so I can't judge it yet. But it is my favourite movie. Because it includes mostly every single character, and it's very well. It's very good in the story part. Moving on to the DC part. My favourite movie is Batman v Superman. It is basically my favourite movie of all time. Everyone can disagree with me on that, I know. But I'm one of those few who go for something different, and I like everything about that movie. So, yeah. Moving on to Feesty Flix.
Okay, so my best film,
Feesty Flix.
Batman Begins, for DC. I haven't actually picked a winner yet, but I know it is what it is. Batman Begins has an amazing cast, including Liam Neeson, Christian Bale and Michael Caine. I just really like the actors in it. It's a good story, a really cool villain. So yeah. Then it's Civil War. Civil War has the best Marvel characters, except like the X-Men. It's just an amazing, good cast again. Amazing film, one of my favourite films of last year. So, but I'm going to go with Batman Begins.
What about your Marvel movie?
I said Civil War.
Oh.
Alright guys, so we've just done that. I think everyone, did you choose DC for your favourite film?
No. Yeah.
Oh, so both of us picked DC.
Okay, well, Alfie, what did you put?
I put Dark Knight.
Okay, so, yeah, Alfie gets a point, well, DC gets a point from Alfie, DC gets a point from me. What about you two Georges?
Marvel.
DC.
Okay, so DC's 3-1 in that category. Moving on to the next round, which...
So it's best franchises now, guys. So me, it's Dark Knight trilogy. And it's got one of my favourite films of all time. It's got favourite film of all time. It's also got really good storyline. It's got Christian Bale, and it's a good film. So, and then for me, The Amazing Spider-Man was good. I had a bunch of pretty good experiences when watching it, because I went to it with most of my family. So, on to GBFilms.
Mine are pretty much the same as yours Rerated movies. I've pretty much just gone with two characters and they're just movies in general. I've gone with Spider-Man and Batman. So I think their films are really good. I thought the original Batman and the original Spider-Man trilogy was great. I didn't really like the Amazing Spider-Man films, but I chose Batman because of like the Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, Batman, because they were really good, and that's pretty much why I like their franchises really much.
Okay, now on to FilmFan.
So best franchise for Marvel is X-Men. I think it's better than the MCU, although it may not be as well structured as the MCU, as in planned. I do prefer their movies. I like most of their movies, except from X-Men: The Last Stand, and really Logan as well. I don't mind it, but it's in a bad section, rather than the good section. Well, at least I think it is. I'm not really sure about that. But X-Men does, most of the movies in X-Men franchise are great. More better movies than MCU, in my opinion.
I'm going to get my review out on Logan. I actually prefer it than Civil War, but I just wasn't sure to put it or not.
So that is, and also X-Men Days of Future Past is my favourite Marvel movie. That's in X-Men as well. Moving on to DC.
Say mine. I forgot to say mine.
So yours then.
My favourite is Dark Knight. So that's another point to DC. Well, another point to DC.
So for best franchise for DC, for mine, it is the DCU. I think Man of Steel is great, Batman v Superman is spectacular, and Suicide Squad is okay. So yeah, DCU.
Oscar winning.
Oscar winning. DCU by far. Moving on to Feesty Flix.
Okay, so best. I would have said. I forgot to say. I would have said Logan for best Marvel, and that would have actually won. But yeah. So best franchise for DC, I went with Superman. This is honestly because I didn't actually have any picks of my choice, so I just went with Superman. I actually hate the franchise, being completely honest. I don't like. Well, I only liked two. I like three of the movies, and I hate Man of Steel, hate Batman vs Superman.
Same.
But yeah, MCU. This is by far my actual favourite Marvel franchise, just because Spider-Man has two movies I dislike. X-Men has two movies I dislike, and wait, what's missing? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So MCU, it only has one movie I actually hate. Except for that, it's actually Incredible Hulk, which is also a Paramount movie technically. So technically, I don't hate a single Marvel Studios, like proper Marvel Studios film. But yeah, I just like the MCU. My favourite film in it is Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I actually forgot about Guardians of the Galaxy. Why did I put Civil War? Anyway, I forgot about two films. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, and I can't wait for the second one this month. So yeah, I'll win that.
But anyway, Alfie, was that a point for Marvel or DC?
DC.
GB.
Marvel.
For me, it is. Oh god, it's so hard for this one. But I will actually pick Marvel.
And Marvel for me.
So moving on to the third round, which Rerated movies can say.
So next round is best hero. So if you see my channel, you'll know who the best hero is for me. Obviously, The Flash. He's just amazing. His TV show's amazing. His comics are amazing. My life is amazing. And then for the best Marvel, it's Spider-Man. That was quite a hard one for me because like a lot of them, but Spider-Man sticks out as a childhood hero. So yeah, on to GBFilms.
Well, we're doing best hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favourite hero from Marvel is actually Ant-Man. Because I love the film, I love the villain in the film, and I love the suit that he's got. Jake, stop doing faces! Right. So, and my DC hero is actually the son of Batman, Damian Wayne, because I think he has an incredible backstory, brought up by Talia al Ghul and Ra's al Ghul, and then becoming Robin, and then also in the Injustice games he kills Nightwing, which was definitely a big surprise.
Spoiler.
But this... Shut up.
I haven't played the Injustice game.
It's your fault! You don't see him
carry on.
dying it anyway. Right, so anyway, in my opinion, Ant-Man is way better, because, yeah, Ant-Man has a special place in my heart.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Laughing, Jay!
Is it
I
my-
can see you.
Is it my turn?
No, it's George's.
No, it's FilmFan's turn.
Oh.
Wait, did you say DC's?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jake,
okay.
why have you drew a pair of breasts?
I haven't.
Yeah.
So moving on to best superhero, it is. Oh yeah, for Marvel it's Quicksilver. I like him. You do realise that's not me, that's someone else. And then moving on, so Marvel superhero is Quicksilver, because he's amazing. He's so cool, just like the Flash. George, why are you doing that face? But anyway, Quicksilver. I like his both of his scenes from X-Men: Days of Future Past and X-Men Apocalypse. He's very funny there, and his action scenes are very cool. But also, he's kind of underrated compared to a Flash. I think both as good as each other, and I think Quicksilver deserves a bit more villains. Well, I don't think he has that much of his own. So yeah, he's a bit underrated character in my opinion. By the way, I'm basing myself X-Men, not the Avengers one. That was horrible. But yeah, moving on to DC, it's Blue Beetle. I find Blue Beetle. Why are you picking your nose, George Bristow? But anyway, moving on to DC, you've got Blue Beetle. He's very cool. I do think he has so much to him. He's just like the DC's Iron Man, but he's a kid and he has so much more to him. So he has so much cool stuff that we haven't seen. We haven't seen him in a film before, so it's time we do. He's in the upcoming Injustice 2 game, so that's okay. Live action.
I've seen him in a film.
I meant live action. And I think we're getting him soon in a Boost Gold movie directed by Greg Berlanti. But that won't be in DCU, so that's a bit of a disappointment. So, yeah, he's my favourite DC character. But overall, if I'd pick one, I would pick Blue Beetle. So, yeah.
So guys,
So moving on to
let's
Feesty Flix.
quickly go through. Everyone, quickly say what you guys prefer. I prefer DC.
Hang on, it's Feesty Flix's turn.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
forgot. Sorry guys.
This is racial abuse.
I'm sorry.
Still because my channel banner is black.
Is
I'm really
it?
sorry.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Not banner, but profile picture. Anyway.
Actually, it's black and
getting
white.
on to it, so it's best hero, isn't it?
Yeah.
For DC, I chose Beast Boy. I think he is by far the coolest character. I've seen a few. I've seen Titans Go. I really like him in that. I like him in the animated movies. He's just a really cool character, and I really want to see him in the DCU, which I reckon he might have a cameo in the Cyborg movie. Unless they make the Teen Titans movie, then he'll be in there. Maybe even the Nightwing movie as well. So, Beast Boy. Moving on to Marvel, Deadpool. I've read 1 or 2 of his comics. I know it's not that many. Huh? Anyway, I've read 1 or 2 of his comics. I know it's not that many. He's got loads. But I want to read more, and I loved his movie. My only problem with him is the adaptation in X-Men Origins Wolverine that ruined the character. But I still think he's by far the best Marvel character in general, and one of the best comic book characters. So for win, Marvel.
Yeah. So now do a recap, Alfie.
So sorry guys, I actually completely forgot. So, yeah, let's go through saying what we love the most. So, mine's DC Flash. GBFilm.
Damian Wayne, DC.
For me, again, like I said, DC Blue Beetle.
And for me, Deadpool, Marvel.
Okay, so on to the final round.
On to best villain, guys. So, my favourite villain DC is Captain Cold. I think him in the Flash is good. The fact that he's one of, in my opinion, he's one of Flash's greatest enemies. I loved his comeback in Legends of Tomorrow. And overall, I liked his design. And then moving on to Carnage. Carnage is a really underlooked character, in my opinion. His design of the red and black is cool. And, cool, I guess. So, over to GBFilms.
My favourite villain? Is it villains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop listening. Alright. My best villain for DC is the Joker. Because I just think he is really menacing. In the Dark Knight trilogy, in the Dark Knight movie, he's really menacing, played by Heath Ledger, and was a great villain for that movie. And for Marvel, it is Yellow Jacket, because I just think he has a really great origin and a really great suit. And in the comics, he actually used to be Hank Pym, if you didn't know. So, yeah. And if I had to choose one to prefer, I definitely prefer the Joker, except for when he plays in the Suicide Squad.
Jared Leto.
On to FilmFan!
On to FilmFan. Now, I am FilmFan, if you didn't know. And my favourite Marvel villain language is Doctor Doom. I'm hoping none of you heard that language then. Because it's a PG. But Marvel villain is Doctor Doom. I think he's a very cool character, and they just can't seem to portray him well in the Fantastic Four movies. And also he has such a great design that they really should put him in that actual original design instead of changing it, because it's not as colourful, and I think just putting him in that normal suit would just look fine. So I really want to see him in MCU. Now I'm sick of all this Fantastic Four crap. So yeah.
Oh, I like that.
It's not a swear word, but yeah.
Shut up was.
The Doctor Doom, he's a cool villain, and he's very menacing and intimidating. Then moving on to the DC villain. Okay, this is my favourite character in the whole DC universe. I'm just saying. So this was a no-brainer for me. It's Brainiac. He's so cool. You have language. Yeah, you have so much to know about him. He's very mysterious. He has so many sides to him. He's very intelligent. And I believe he's the most intelligent thing ever to exist, ever, in time. But also he's like an android, so he literally knows everything. He keeps planets in jars and cities and everything. He's just such a cool character, and it's by far it's time for him to be in a actual live action movie. So yeah, he's my favourite DC villain, and he's my favourite character ever. So yeah, it's an easy win for DC.
Right,
Okay,
so let's
so-
go back through guys. So
So,
me, I've done it again.
It's so offensive to me.
I'm
It's so
so
abusive.
sorry. I don't know why I think he goes last. Once again, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Okay, obviously Jake doesn't know that Sheldon Cooper is the smartest thing ever.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory reference for TV fans or people that just don't understand.
For TV fan.
Anyway, TV fans don't have the same ring as film fans. So my favourite villain is Deadshot. Will Smith didn't play him well, but I really like this character's origin. It's not a very famous one, but it's quite tragic. Basically, his dad was like beating him and his brother up, very abusive. His mum just basically
Who are you talking about?
watched him. He faked his origin because it was just so tragic, and he tried to shoot his dad, but he shot his brother.
Oh,
I don't
Deadshot.
know. Huh?
I just realised who you was talking about.
Deadshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just really liked his origin. I've only read one of his comics, but comics novels, but he only has 3. He's in a lot more, but he only has 3 of his standalone. But yeah, so that's my DC, and then Marvel is Magneto. Ian McKellen's performance is amazing. Same with Michael Fassbender. This is one of his first big roles, Michael Fassbender. This is one of Ian McKellen's latest big roles, including like Gandalf and whatever.
And Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast.
One of the biggest villains in Marvel, probably the most famous, except possibly Doctor Who. But yeah, I'm gonna go with
And Thanos.
DC.
Okay, so Rerated movies, you can do your quick recap, which is completely useless now because we've
So
all said it.
recap, guys. So mine is Carnage. No, Captain Cold DC.
GB,
Huh?
recap, who won
Yellow Jacket.
for Marvel. Mine was Brainiac for DC.
And mine was DC with Deadshot.
So,
So overall, personally, this doesn't really matter about your results. I prefer Marvel Cinematic just by a little bit. And I prefer DC Comics over to you guys.
but overall,
and then
but Rerated
Yeah,
movies overall, who what wins for you?
I don't remember my score track.
No, it doesn't mean about results, just in general, like personally.
Yeah, I said Marvel for movies and DC for comics.
Yeah, so adding those two together, which one is better?
I'd
You
gonna
need-
have to say Marvel only because this is the movie channel. If it was comics, it would be
Just in general, Alfie.
No, I said that.
Okay, so yeah, Marvel for Rerated movies. GB, what's yours?
Comics. I'm thinking.
Just who's better?
Shut up, Jake. So comics, I think
Who's
DC, movies, Marvel, but if I had to choose who's better, I'd definitely go with Marvel. Yeah.
Okay,
stars.
for me, I don't read comics, but I know a lot about the superheroes' origins and everything. But I know movies, it's DC, games, it's DC, so it's a no-brainer. DC beats Marvel. DC wins.
Okay, so for me, this is so tight. Two of my most favourite movies, Logan and The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is my favourite movie, and Logan is like
I heard
like
myself
5th, 6th,
say
top 10 definitely.
to see if I
anyway,
still feel.
I've only ever read
GB, can you stop
on
singing?
your neck.
I've only ever read one Marvel comic, a lot more DC comic wise. Games, I don't really know much about. I don't really play video games on Marvel or DC. TV, I prefer Marvel, but I'm gonna have to say movies for the consistency. Like since
Overall,
2000, it is definitely Marvel.
Overall,
Marvel for me.
I mean overall.
Yeah, I know Marvel.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
yeah.
So thank you all so much for watching. I
Bye.
apologise in advance for any lag, any disturbance. I mean, people keep laughing. I don't know what's going on.
Your pictures, what's going on?
Okay.
So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy, and thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll be able to do a movie fight next week, maybe a round.
And we might be doing a 5-second challenge video as well.
But that's just a fight.
No, not yet, George.
I've done the outro. You can do it now.
Okay, bye guys. Go to Movie Central and our solo. Subscribe to sorry for that shouting there, but subscribe to our solo channels and obviously Movie Central as well. And we'll see you in our next video. And now, Feesty Flix, you can say your outro.
But that's just a fight, a film fight, and cut.